Do-do-do. Mm, mm. All right. Chat, hope you have some patience today. My lunch just arrived. I'm gonna eat it. Mm. Mm. I'm gonna sit down in the restroom. Okay. Alright, I ate an entire plate in 5 minutes. That's probably not gonna bite me in the ass later, right? Anyways, it's time to hold up. Okay. Hello everyone! Welcome to the stream. Hope you're all doing good today. Today. I wish I could continue my commission work, honestly, but Witch would probably not like that very much. So, today, I have no idea what I'm doing, so I decided when I don't have any idea what I'm doing, why don't I make some hats for you guys? You know? And the new Ninjalings have no hat whatsoever at the moment. So I'm like, let's fix that. Yeah. So we're gonna do some hats today. Yay! Hat string! I will even take some requests. If I'm not mistaken, there are some hat requests that... why is there Sweet Donut Jellyfield? Anyways, I don't know why that's written there. I do have some requests. I remember taking notes. We're gonna start with them. And then we can continue. Alright. There was... Lunatic Casket for Lemon Coins. I remember there was also a reading for Medina. Where is it? Oh, that's not good. That is not good. Oh. Where did Medina's request go? Hold up. I thought I had everything organized, but one of the requests is abbreviated. Oh well. Okay. If Medina drops by, I'll ask her what her request was. So, Lunatic wanted Limbus Company's coins on top of the Ninjaling's head. Let's see. Coin. Let's see. Okay, so the Limbus coins are like heptagrams or whatever the hell this thing is called. Yeah. They are rather small in comparison to the characters. So... let's see, it should be something like this. Yeah, the shape is kind of like this in pixel art. We're gonna have to adapt, because otherwise it's gonna look kind of like us. And not the good kind of ass, like the bad kind of ass. And not a badass, just plain ass. You know? So maybe... like this. Hey Lunatic, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. Hello, hello. Hope you're doing well. I just ate my lunch in 5 minutes. How are you doing today? Doing good? That's good, that's good. Guess what? I finally remembered to do your request for the Limbus coins. I didn't forget, it was just the stashed somewhere. Okay. So pretend this is a train, because this is about the best I'm gonna be able to get. It's gonna get at this resolution. Pew pew. It looks like a potion. Oh well. So yeah, hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good. Welcome to the stream. And I also had a request from Medina, but hers I can't find anywhere. Doing quite good. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. See, I think something like this would be good. Let's go maybe like this. Yeah. That's great to hear. It's great to hear that you're doing good. So, man, I really wish I knew how to make the heads be animated in, because there is the function you can actually make the heads animated in string avatar, sorry. But also, is sound okay, everyone? Let me know. Let me know if sounds okay. Sounds okay, that's good to hear. You know what, frick it, I'm gonna try. Gonna try to create the files to make this animated. There is an animation function. Just don't know how it is. Not quite sure how it works, but I know it's there. Because it would be really, really cute if the coin kept flipping on top of the Ninjaling's head, you know? There we go. Oh, hold up. I think it's easier. Sound the coin. Which way the coin flips? The coin flips this way, right? Or the other way? No, it was this way. Man, I got some small amount of free time this morning. I was watching a very curious anime. Very, very interesting. Called I'm Quitting Heroing to join the Demon Lords anime. It's another one of those. It's another one of those. I feel like they're cranking these up like non-stop. You know? So, but this one had a very curious approach to the story and a very curious approach to the narrative, because it was kind of... I don't even know how to describe it properly. But allow me to try regardless. Allow me to try regardless. So the story is... Thank you. The story was that there's a hero and he has defeated Demon Lord. I gotta appreciate that this archetype of the hero defeating the Demon Lord. Do you guys know where that comes from actually in Japanese culture? Because like, if you stop to think about it, right? You're like, what are you talking about? This is absolutely from Tolkien, right? But the Demon Lord Sauron, of course, it's the most basic archetype. And I will actually tell you, if you think that, you're wrong, kinda. Because you see, that actually comes from that war where a certain Oda Nobunaga was involved. You know, that very important war in Japan, that at the end of the fallout, Tokugawa became the first big-ass shogun. Stopped the warring states once and for all. And led Japan to an era of a lot of peace and a lot of stagnation, unfortunately, until the American sailors dropped by to make very unfair treaties, but that's another thing altogether. Ta-da! A flippy coin. So, yeah, so basically, the Demon Lord handle was Oda Nobunaga's. It kind of sealed his fate to be villainized historically, but he didn't really mean anything too much by it. Because at the time there was a general that was claiming to be the... How do I say this? He was claiming to be the... Port as... I remember I had to not export it as GIF, but as PNG, so I could have all the frames. Oh, I forgot to change the name. Oh well, I'll do that later. Anyways. But yeah. Loop. Wing flip. There we go. So, in the zeitgeist of Japanese culture, Oda Nobunaga was the first Demon Lord to be beaten. Yeah, there are still a lot of representations of Oda Nobunaga as an absolute monster to this day, just because of that little handle that he made it himself to oppose a guy who called himself the God of War. He was like, if that guy's the God of War, then I am the Demon Lord that's gonna destroy him once and for all. And that handle stuck. My model's okay. My model's okay. Alright. So, but yeah. So basically it's another one of those heroes, Demon Lord type situations. But the plot twist is that this anime is actually about management training and employee training, how to work on a farm in Japan. with the hero who joins the Demon Lord army to act as kind of a consultant and help him rebuild his forces. Okay, guys, hat time. What kind of hat should we bring to the table? Do we just redo some of the old faves in the new format, or do we go for glory? Do we just redo the old faves, or do we go for glory and make brand new ones from zero? What do you guys think? Time loop. Let's see. From zero? Okay. I think I wanna do... How about one of those running straw hats? We could do one of those. Could do one of those. Gonna use sports straw color. Can use this one. There we go. Let's see. And go like this. Let's make it tilted forward a little bit. There we go. Okay, so this one is gonna be a new Ninjaling exclusive because the other Ninjalings don't have ears, and we're gonna take the ears into account for the new hats. The coin flip I can probably as soon as I figure out how to make it work, I can upload it for every model because it's very simple. So it should be fine. Oh. But yeah, so at first I thought it was gonna be trashy, because I'll be honest, the quality of the animation is not very good. It's one of those animes where first protagonist kinda looks like Akira-kun. It's the basic black hair protagonist, right? Who also is comically overpowered. Although there is an actual good reason for that later on. Him being overpowered is narratively relevant, and so it's not for power fantasy purposes. It actually has a narrative reason, basically. And the story is essentially what's in the title, because it's a visual novel after all. So the hero saves humanity, but humanity is afraid of the hero because the hero is too strong. Like I said, already the fact that he's overpowered has some narrative significance, right? So the hero ends up getting exiled from the human kingdom. And at this point, the story kind of treats the hero being exiled as if he just got fired from his old job. And he just decides that, okay, he like has an echo, a voice telling him, if you ever find yourself without a job, try to follow your dreams and live the life that you want to live. So he literally comes by he enters the Demon Lord's castle through the front door and drops by the Demon Lord Demon Lord's front door, enters the room, the throne room, and goes like, "Hello, it is I, the hero who just kicked your butt a few moments ago. I have an amazing as you can see that my qualifications are flawless. After all, I kicked the butt of you, the Demon Lord yourself, and now you can hire me to join your army." She throws a giant fireball at him, which doesn't really work because Hero is OP. Curses the crap out of him and tells him to get out. He very persistently tries to convince her to the Demon Lord. By the way, the Demon Lord is a demon lady. He tries to convince her to hire him, and she doesn't. But what he manages to do is convince the generals to hire him as an unpaid intern in probation period so he can prove himself, and maybe if he works hard enough they will give him a letter of recommendation so the Demon Lord might hire him. That's essentially the whole premise of the show. And the Demon Lord army is in disarray because the hero beat the crap out of them. And now the hero is gonna try to help them rebuild their army. So that's essentially what is going on with the story. And each episode, up to a point, is just them exposing different logistic issues. The fact that they are short-handed. No, thank you, hero. Thank you very much for that. And different techniques that can actually be applied in real life in a real job to solve those issues. And I was rather intrigued by this anime because it felt like someone was trying to do an educational anime for weebs, you know? Like, I don't know. It's kind of like, you know how sometimes there are animes that are like, oh, this anime is to try to get weebs to have children. Or this anime is to try to get weebs to exercise and sleep properly. You know, that kind of stuff. Every so often you will see some sort of public utility anime, even if you want to think about them like that. And I originally thought that the anime was just that. It really was like that. There were some highly educational content in there. Like, oh, if you're in a happy hour with your boss, keep his glass full, so the drunker he is, the less he will notice any dumb shit that you might say by accident, and you get to look good without having to actually socialize. Like, that was very educational for me. I really like that advice. There was a lot of very curious stuff there. There was also a few, but there were some solid, if not a little bit basic advice. Like, the anime had a whole episode dedicated to empathy towards people who don't have your background and training, basically. Because this is something that does happen a lot in companies where the boss will think that just because they know something and it's a knowledge that's second nature to them. They don't actually have to teach their employees how to do that because it's so obvious, right? And you end up with, and when the employees inevitably fail their task because they got no actual good training on what they should be doing, he just complains that they are lazy and they're not trying hard enough. You know, that kind of stuff, that boomer boss, essentially. Very boomer boss thing. Yeah, so there was a whole episode dedicated to that, which I found fascinating. Because unfortunately, that is a thing. That is a thing. That really shouldn't be a thing, but I believe it's even a documented bias that humans have. And I say humans have, I mean people, but you know, where essentially you forget what it's like to not know what you know, right? And it's not necessarily that black and white as the anime showed, but there will still be a few like blind spots where you're trying to teach someone something, but because you will use like language that is too specific to your field, to technical language, or you will skim over some details of the explanation instead of explaining in full. You're gonna explain the parts that you think are hard, but the rest should be obvious, right? That sort of stuff. So basically the anime did that by one of the generals, the one that is like the meathead fighter, being disappointed in their team. Because they could not take down a composed chimera, and taking down composed chimeras is so easy. They must be slacking off, their training must be lacking, they need to work harder. It doesn't have to explain that the chimera in question has a very specific weakness right behind their hinder legs, and that's what he was expecting them to do without any explanation. Was expecting them to exploit that weakness, because everyone knows that weakness. It's so obvious. It's so obvious. How could they not know? They must be slacking off with their training. So yeah, so basically, the way the hero teaches him how to have compassion is one of the excavation team finds an old world weapon that's basically a mecha, right? And those don't exist anymore. So there's no way that the fighter general has heard about them. So he unleashes one of them against him and starts helping him beat the monster, but he keeps berating him all the time without really telling him what to do, so he'll have some hardship, and then he teaches him what to do. But after he defeated it successfully, he starts berating him about how could you not know that the vibroblade was weak on the side? That is so obvious. And then, while he is being berated and being shocked at the things the hero is saying, he realizes he did the same thing to his troop not long ago with the Chimera. And he learns a valuable lesson. And decides to not harakiri himself because of the performance of his team brought shame to his family. Yeah, that was a thing. Anyways. Was kinda cute. Not necessarily like amazing or anything. Ta-da! I might have overdone the shininess of the straw. I think I'll take some of that shininess away. There we go. You know what? There is an easy way to do this. Just do this. There we go. There we go. Pretty easy. Barely an inconvenience. And now we need to add the shadows that will give shape. So I think I'll take this one, make it transparent. Then and do this. Hold up. I think I'm gonna make a third layer for the shadow so it's easier for me to manipulate. But yeah, the anime is pretty cute. Pretty cute anime. Like I said, low budget as hell. Low budget as hell. But pretty awesome in its own right. It does come back to the being actually about fantasy stuff at the end, because the hero has, like I said, there is a lot of plot relevance to the hero being OP and knowing a lot of stuff. And the story becomes really interesting by the midpoint. So it's entertaining, it's trying to be educational too. It's trying to serve a purpose, if you will. And I thought that was pretty cool. I thought that it was pretty cool. Like, I remember there was another anime who tried to do something similar, but that one was kind of a train wreck. Was an anime where a demon lord teaches a hero about the benefits of crop cycling. Like, that was like the first few episodes. I didn't watch much after that. It was also a demon lord, demon lady who had really big booba. And I think the people who watched that anime really were just watching it because of the demon lady's really large bazongas. And the fact that she owned a Dakimakura of the hero. But I remember Momochi being mercilessly bored by that anime. Was rather funny. Momochi hated that anime so much. She despised that anime. And it was like, it didn't do the edutainment very well too. So basically there was no action, and it was basically characters preaching about the benefits of rotation agriculture instead of mono agriculture, and good ways to get sources of water and management. It was weird. It was weird. It was weird. It was a very weird show, that one. Did not care much for it, gotta say. Gotta say. Alright, so time for some design flourishes. Into this. But like, oh my god, was something, was something. But yeah, the anime that is that one bad anime aside, the anime that I watched was it surprised me. It surprised me. It's very competently written. Okay animation. It's a very good budget anime, if anything. Very good budget anime. And also, I discovered something that got me a little bit excited. They are finally releasing Eminence in Shadow on Brazil Netflix. So now I can finally watch the show because it was unavailable here. And I hear it's pretty funny. And I'm considering doing a watch party when it comes out with you ninjalings, you know, could be our next Scuff Day. It is going to be released before the Scuff Day, so that is something we could do. We could watch Eminence in Shadow together. Okay, so this is definitely a design flourish, but is it a good one? Starting to think no. Nah. Pity. Pity. Yeah, I think this is good. This is a good hat. This is a good hat. This is a solid hat. Let's make a new one. Now let me think what other kind of hat we could make. I know, let's make a puppy. Oh, we could make Lila. We could make Lila as a puppy. Could make Lila hats. That seems good. Last time I made a Lila hat was a long time ago for Momochi. And I was still very new at this, so it was as good as it could have come out at the time. I guess it's the best way I can put it without bashing my own work too much. It came out the best it could at the time. I like that. That's a good way of saying it. That's a good way of putting it. But now that we are more experienced, we can make it better. So let me see here. How do I make it? We got the body, the head here. See, body, tail. Yeah. Where's the tail? Now let me think about angles. Do we want... That's a big ass hole. No. Kind of like this, perhaps. Oh, yeah. I could make it like it's coming out from behind. Yeah, that looks cute. That's a cute look. There we go. Actually, hold up. No, I'm gonna take advantage of the fact there we go. Hold up. I need a good for reference of Leela. Do I have any with me right now? Damn, I left my... Damn, Leela is not here. I left my doggo in the other room. This, she has the... Yeah, there we go. That's... So... looks like this. Also has here. I think I'm gonna need more reference for this. We'll come back to this later. We'll come back to this one later. That's a good idea, but I will come back to it later. I'm not really enjoying the results so much. I do have the older... Oh, this is not the one. I do have the older version of that. I think I still have it here. It's one of the first. There it is. There it is. At least it helps me figuring out the colors. Yeah, no, Leela, that is true that Leela has more volume here because of how her neck is. Yeah, no, this one is too tiny. This Leela is too tiny. Let me adjust that. You guys are not getting the full experience of having my dog on top of your heads. That is not fair. There we go. Yeah, the tail would definitely be all the way here. He has a big tail. But yeah, it was a very interesting anime, actually. Very interesting anime. I haven't watched it full. Actually, I was watching it right before the stream started, and I was at the final episode. There was kind of a cliffhanger, not gonna lie. I wanna know what happens. Alas, it's stream time, you know? There we go. And honestly, I don't like missing strings. I really don't. I really don't. When I miss a string, it's usually because I think it's important what I need to do, right? But I do like to keep things on the schedule and working out. Because I do believe in consistency being very important. I do believe in that. I like that you guys can just be like, oh, yeah, of course, Kiba streams at this hour. I can just join. I like that. That is good. That is good. That is a good thing to do, you know? It's interesting. Consistency is good. A lot of people say it's not necessarily how do I put it? It's not necessarily a requirement so much. Like, obviously, if you have a day you stream, you should stream that day. But there are a lot of streamers who get away with, how do you say, streaming at irregular hours. It's like, yes, I am streaming today, but I might stream in the afternoon, I might stream in the morning. You only know when you enter. Oh, you look cute. This is looking cute. This is looking cuter. This is looking cuter. I think we can make her nose a little bit bigger. Yeah. Let's do it like that. This is looking cute. Here we go. But like, I know that there are people who are like, okay, so this is my break from work time. And I watch this idiot because he streams at this time. I wanna be that idiot, you know? Nah, I think I won't. There we go. There we are. There we are. Yep, there we go. Cute lila hat. Reflecting a cute bubble. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, new hat time. What other kind of hat can we bring to the table? Also, Lunatic, that stuff that you messaged me, that is private, right? It's always a good thing to ask and specify. Alright. Good to know. Otherwise, I might start addressing some of that in here, and that would make you uncomfortable. Okay, little bit bigger equals a lot cuter. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, just remember to protect yourself too. Trusting people a little bit too much is a good way to get in trouble. What else can we do? What else can we do? Let me see. I mean, we could do the succubus wings. That's always funny. Oh, wait! Christmas is coming. We should make a Santa hat. Yeah, let's go for the Santa hat. Let's go for the Santa hat. There we go. This is like a weird Santa panty, not a Santa hat. Do I make the Santa hat with room for the... You know what? I could do something hilarious. Hold up. You might be understanding what I'm putting down here. I hope you are. Because I think this can be very, very funny if done properly. Yes, yes, yes. Oh yeah, guys, I have an important announcement today. My mini fridge has been delivered. It is a part of my office now. I am so happy. Now I can have fresh beverages. I can have all sorts of neat little neatos. Yes, yes, yes. We can even like store stuff for the coffee break here now. Stuff to eat. So yeah, I've achieved my long life dream of having a mini fridge. Thank you, thank you. It's been a journey. It's been a long journey, but we're finally here. Long last, my long life dream of owning a mini fridge has been fulfilled. And it was all thanks to you, chat, especially the ones who commissioned me. You have paid for my mini fridge, and I thank you very much for it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is such a happy occasion. I am crying tears, but they're tears of joy. Thank you, thank you. I have a mini fridge now. Yes, yes. I'm so happy. It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. Setting up this new place, it's been pretty fun, honestly. More fun than the last new place, actually. Interestingly enough. I mean, it's because there's just more room for stuff here. We didn't really... Come to think of it, like the evolution of our offices was really funny. Because OG, right? When I had just started out, I was streaming in my room. both me and Momochi had to use the same PC. We had one PC for streaming and a work laptop, which she used to do commissions. When she was streaming, all I did was watch the stream from outside the room because she was just getting started into streaming. So she felt very self-conscious if I was looking at her during the stream. So I couldn't even stay in the room with her. And from there, we were like, okay. Thank you for the pet, Lunatic. I think we can make this work, right? After the I think we can make this work, we were also saving money. We managed to buy a second PC for her, to have her own PC. And I don't remember how long it took for us to move to our older office that was an actual office. But then we had one PC each, and not a whole lot of space for much else. And we've been streaming there until now. Until now. Now we are with our own little streaming place. And it's good. It's good. Yeah, so this is the basic idea. This is the basic idea. Less like Santa hat, more like Santa ear mufflers. Yeah. Kinda cute, right? Hold up. I think I know why I couldn't find Medina's request. I didn't note it down on... I noted it down on my PC. Hold up. Should be around... let's see. Well, aha! I found it. Okay. I found Medina's request. We can do that now. But yeah, ta-da! Isn't it cute? Let's see here. Medina's request was a hedgehog hat. And not the Sonic kind, the actual hedgehog kind. So let's see, how do I make this? Start with a shape. Here. Hedgehogs are very round shapey nature, right? Something like this to start with. Hey, hello Momochi! 17 months, thank you very much. How are you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing good. Hope things were okay up there. Here we go. Wow. Oh. All right, this is the most adequate time to redeem that. Oh, sure, sure. No, 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 no. You asked for a giant PP, you're getting a giant PP. In fact, I'm doing it right now. Here. This is your request. This is your request. There you go. There you go. Here you go. This is your hat request, right? This is what you asked for. Perfectly. There you go. There you go. You know what? I'm making this into a headband. Actually, hold up. No, this is your request. This is what you asked. This is where your points are going now. This is exactly where your points are going now. This is exactly what you meant, right? Of course it is. It is now. There you go. Look how beautiful it is. How glorious. How majestic. This is what you asked for! Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely perfect. This is exactly what was asked. Ask and you shall receive, you know? I put a lot of effort and dedication to make sure that my ninjalings get exactly what they want and deserve. There you go. The giant PP hat. Let's add and let's add quality to it, you know? You know? What is a giant PP without quality? You know? It's no good. It's no good. Giant PPs need to be very stylish. They have to have a certain flair, you know? You gotta add girth, you gotta add volume to your giant PP. What is a giant PP without volume or girth? You don't want a pencil PP. A giant pencil PP. That's no good. That's no good. You gotta add volume. You gotta add girth. Like I said before. Here you go. There you go. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We could even stylize it a little bit, right? Could like put it a little more like its antennas. See? Let's put a little bit of a 3D effect to the PP, you know? So it's a little bit more world building. Yeah. It gotta feel more lifelike, a more lifelike PP. You know? Gotta add that too. Absolutely. Look at that. Look at that PP. You gotta, the PP, because the PP doesn't really just go straight up, right? The PP has to have some tilt to it, usually. Right? It's not just a straight line. The PP can't be just a straight line. Has to have some tilt. There we go. There we go. You don't know how long I've been sitting on this joke. Just waiting until someone would try to abuse the redeem. I've been lurking, waiting, planning. Look at how majestic this giant PP is. There we go. Now over here the PP is a bit tilted down. Yes, the PP can't always tilt up, you know? Gibbo was meticulously preparing for this. Hey, you gotta cover your bases. If you put a reading without expecting any kind of a loophole from it, you're gonna have a bad time. You're gonna have a bad time. So sometimes you gotta fight fire with fire. And don't worry, the Punishing Burb hat is easy. I'll just transfer it from the one we already have. Unless you want me to draw a new one from zero. But regardless, Momochi, this is your legacy. The big PP headband is gonna be a part of our channel now. Hey Zor, how are you doing? We do. I'm pretty sure we do. Don't we? How are you doing, Zor? Welcome to the stream. Momochi redeemed a big PP hat, so that's what I'm doing. How are you today? I went ahead and turned the hat into a headband. Some creative liberties here and there, you know? But overall, this is exactly what she asked for. Ask and you shall receive. Doing good, how are you? I'm doing good, I'm doing good. I'm almost finishing a new anime that I found. And after that, gotta have to find something else to watch. But it's fine. Let's see. Guys, I have a question I want to ask you about. Do you guys have an opinion on game difficulties? Do you guys have thoughts regarding people playing games in different difficulties? Because some people really care about that shit. I want to know if you guys care about that or not. Don't care? Makes sense, makes sense. I don't really expect to have a viewership that's like try-hard gaming, because I'm not that, and I'm pretty sure I already disappointed everyone who was like that. I already disappointed them out of the channel. I am pretty sure. Fuck tryhards. Fair, fair, fair. Usually, when it comes to difficulty, unless Momochi challenges me to go for hard mode, I like playing normal. Because I feel it's usually the experience that the developer was aiming when he was making the game. That's how I think. That's my thought process. Because I'll be real, there are some games where hard modes are really lame. The Witcher, I got really disappointed with The Witcher because Witcher 3, right? I finished the game once, and there was still DLC and stuff, and you could start on New Game Plus, and I was like, okay, so I start on New Game Plus, but the enemies are gonna be the same level, and I'm gonna be very high level. That doesn't sound like fun. Oh, I know, there's a difficulty mode. Let me up the challenge. Maybe the enemies will be at a level that suits me best. And after I upped the levels, I discovered that a build that I was going to do because it was fun became useless. Not because the game was too hard for me to play as that build, because that build was literally lobbing grenades. It was a grenade throwing build. You can make Geralt into a grenade thrower for some reason on The Witcher 3. Did you know that? Anyways, but the reason was because the enemy's HP, defenses, and resistance got upped so much by the spike in difficulty, which was the only thing that changed in the difficulty. Nothing changed about the enemies. The enemies didn't like attack faster or anything like that. They just had way more resistances and way more HP. And I couldn't play as the grenade. I couldn't play with throwing grenades because the enemies would survive them too much, and since the grenades were limited, you had to recraft them. You would literally never have enough grenades to kill any enemy. So it wasn't so much an issue of hitting the grenades, it was that the grenades couldn't scale past a certain point, and the scaling on the stats of the enemies. Which not my favorite way to make a hard mode, you know? Gotta say. So after that, I've been kind of blasé about hard difficulty. Because there are games, ironically World of Warcraft, where increasing difficulty levels actually does stuff. Like hard mode raids and raids that are in Dungeon Finder will actually have different mechanics and stuff like that. Hello, Red Eye! So there is validity. Give me back my panties. There is validity to like trying higher difficulties because you're gonna get extra content. That is cool. That is cool. Yeah, stop eating. Don't eat. So that feels like a very valid thing. But other than that, the type where it just scales stats, it's just like a why? That doesn't really make me feel like a gamer. for beating a challenge that's either blatantly unfair or blatantly poorly balanced, right? If I want to challenge something, emphasis on if, I want it to be something that's well crafted. Something that feels well crafted. Oh. Ah. Someone remember that reading exists. Nice. Now I have boxers, not panties. Wait. If someone steals my panties and I change back, do my panties become boxers? Or thongs, depending. You no longer have them. That is true. That is true. I need to be nearby to affect it. That makes sense. Okay, we developed a very important lore today. We have solved very important lore today. Let me see here. I will eat your boxers. All right. We have a cast of diverse tastes here. Some people like to eat panties, some people like to eat boxers, some people like to eat both. And that is great. Except because I have to keep you out of my underwear closet, otherwise I'm not gonna have any of them anymore. But minus that, the diversity part, that's good. That's good. Time to eat the boxers. No! They're all claimed by me. No! It looks like a hedgehog, yes. But does it feel like a hedgehog? Is it prickly like one? Does it like to eat chili dogs? I could make it chubbier. Could make it chubbier. You know what? I think I'm gonna make the whole body in front. For the hedgehog. I'm gonna make the hedgehog like a little cute ball of spikes. Cute little ball of spikes. It's gonna be great. Gonna be freakily fun. Guys, the ownership of my underwear is mine. Remember that, okay? Here we go. Is it too chunky now? Or just chunky enough? Maybe with a chunkiness like this, I can make the head a little bigger. Let's see here. Yeah, I think that works. I think that works. Yes. But yeah, so like I was saying at the start of the stream, there is an anime, a fantasy anime that gives you life advice on how to work on a Japanese company. God bless anime, and it's extremely over specific niche stuff. I blame visual novels. They really are to blame here. I think 90% of the incest anime was a visual novel at one point, by the way. So you can thank visual novels for that too, I guess. Alright, chat, what's your opinion on incest anime? Just kidding, don't answer that. Like what you like, I won't judge you for it. I like gay anime, that's nice, that's nice. It is funny that in order to watch more anime, you kind of have to be a little bit desensitized towards that stuff, because it tends to happen way too frequently and randomly. Like an anime that has no indication of having that will have that at random. I'm looking at you, Sword Art Online. What the frick? It really comes out of the blue. Okay, we're doing it. This is hedgehogging. Not too bad considering I'm not using any references whatsoever. I should get one. I need to know what the ears are like. The ears are very tiny. Oh, what a cute fluffle. What a cutie. Very tiny ears. Absolute cutie. Absolute cutie. The ears are tiny and they are kind of sideways. Can I do that? This level. Of detail. Here. Oh. There we go. Here. Here. Man, I still can't believe that... Well, I can, but... The main plot of Final Fantasy VIII was that basically this one dude banged so many women. He had so many children and had so many children. He managed to fill an entire orphanage with them. And they all became heroes who will save the world. The end. Isn't that beautiful? Ironically, that's also the plot of another really old anime called Saint Seiya. Yeah, wild indeed. Okay, I think we can put the head a little bit higher. Plot twist, we all have the same father. All 7 of us. My dude had a ton of energy. He drank a lot of Monster drink. He did. He drank a whole lot of Monster drink. Oh god, that actually reminds me. I probably shouldn't say that here, but... Some ladies kidnapped a guy and did some bad stuff with him and kept him alive through it with Monster drink. And Gatorade. Was on the news. Yeah, let's skip it at that, let's skip it at that. That was a thing that happened at some point here in Brazil. Don't worry about it too much. The guy is... Minus the mental injuries, he's fine. The ladies went to jail. Now, what else can we do as a hat? Alright, guys, just 1 second. I need to go to the bathroom real quick. Quick bathroom break. I will be back in a second, okay? BRB. Where is it? There you go. And and we are back. What? Let's see here. Yay! I'm glad to be back. Now, what else can we do? Man, that Jiggle Physic emote from Red Eye is really, really well animated. Goddamn. Do I make... what are we lacking here in hat terms? I want to focus on hat. I don't want to do accessories yet, you know? We could still go for more Christmas things. I could just make a Christmas tree. You know what? Let's just make a Christmas tree on the Ninjaling's head. There you go. That's a great idea. We'll make a Christmas tree. It grows on your head. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful Christmas tree that grows on your head. This is like the super simple basic model one. Let's get complicated, shall we? That's a little bit better. Well, honestly... There we go. Much better. There we go. Very cute pine tree. Look at how cute it is. Cute and tiny. So... It was also funny. There was on that anime. There was also one episode where the assassin general needed to learn communication skills, because assassin general can't communicate. And he needed to interview new candidates for his intelligence positions and stuff like that. It was really weird. It was really weird. The Demon Army was treated like a company. It really was treated like a company. It's almost jarring when they actually go back to it being a fantasy anime. It technically never stopped it being a fantasy anime, but it sure as hell they didn't seem like they were taking that into account 90% of the time they were writing it. Still, fun stuff. Honestly caught me by surprise, way more enjoyable than I expected. And that's why, chat, I sometimes watch anime that I think might be bad. Because when you least expect, some of it can surprise you. Some of it is not actually bad. Some of it might actually be good even. But the only way to know is to actually try to watch it. You have to give things a fair chance every so often. And honestly, if you have the free time, might as well. If you have free time, why not? If you're very busy, absolutely understand. Not wanting to give things a chance. But if you have free time, do it. Every so often. Don't have to do it a lot. I don't do it a lot. Sometimes if I do these things whenever I feel like I'm doom scrolling, right? If you ever caught yourself feeling really bored and trying to do stuff to not feel as bored, that means you got free time. That means you can try to give things you usually wouldn't a chance. You actually have the time to do that. It's there, it's now. That's the opportunity. That's the window of opportunity. And maybe it will make you feel annoyed, but it will definitely not make you feel bored, unless it's like really bad. And then you will feel bored regardless. But hey, you were bored already, so what did you lose? That's my philosophy. You were going to be bored anyways. Might as well add to your list something that you done. Even if that was, I gave that bad anime that looked really weird a chance, and it was terrible. That is great. There we go. There we go. Yay! Happy star. Do-do-do. Happy. By the way, chat, remember last time when I was trying to discussing that I don't know what dark fantasy is? Apparently there is a new element that I didn't even thought about that made me understand it even less. And that is apparently there is something called green dark fantasy. Which is kinda like dark fantasy, but more hopeless. And like, that's great, right? There's just too much hope in the universe. We should make things be more hopeless. There's just too much of it going around. What a great idea. Here we go. Perfect! Look at the little Christmas tree. Isn't it beautiful? There we go. We're really cranking these today. Okay, chat, now it's your chance for glory. Pick a hat. You guys can do it. If no one says anything, I think I'm gonna make a wig. Hold up. See here. Baseball hat? Okay. Baseball hat. Let's make it a classic one that's white with a red cover. We are going to the games now, and it's really fun. Watch a guy hit a ball with his hard bat. That is not phallic at all, I just say that. Da 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 da. Heartbreak, it keeps on coming. Heartbreak, heartbreak. See here. Okay, so the bases kind of look like a huge diaper, but this is fine. Lunatic redeemed Punishing Barb. When did he redeem Punishing Barb? Okay. I didn't actually see that. I missed the second reading. Damn. Alright, after I finish the baseball hat, I'll make the Punishing Barb. God damn, I really missed it. There we go. There we go. You know what I'm still a little bit disappointed about? The fact that Marvel Midnight Suns wasn't that fun to watch or play. Was a little bit disappointing, not gonna lie. I expected more. But as I said before, and I will reiterate, a game that I never seen anyone play without a sponsor's agreement, it's probably a red flag for streaming, you know? People only stream your games with the sponsorship and they never touch it again. That feels like a red flag. I mean, it isn't even that necessarily the streamer didn't like the game, but it just goes to show how the interest of the public on the game is. Because I don't know, like, if a streamer plays a game that has a sponsor deal, right? And then they decide to stream on their own. That means that there was demand for them to keep playing the game. So that is a good sign that even if there isn't a sponsor deal, at least the game will generate a lot of entertainment. And there was no such thing for Marvel Midnight Sun. It had fun stuff in it. It had really funny stuff. Like that, the last mask helmet that I got before I decided to quit the game was hilarious. It was hilarious. It was like, I don't know, they took the Daredevil. They took Daredevil's mask and just gave him gold horns. That was the level of cosmetics. So it was really funny. What was also really funny was how confident they were that people would be interested in their 1,000 DLCs. Because there were so many DLCs for that game. Now, how do I say that this is a baseball hat? Oh, I know. Let's make it really obvious. It's also something I need to be careful of, personally, as a streamer. Because I can find things, bad things, entertaining. I can find things entertainingly bad. But that doesn't mean necessarily you ninjalings are gonna find it fun, too. You know? There's a certain degree of masochism that is required to enjoy certain things, and I cannot expect everyone to be on the same level when it comes to that. In fact, some people can actually get upset over low quality in video games. Which is definitely understandable if you paid money for them. Like, I got that one for free, so I was like, what else? Epic Store had a free shitty game for me, and I said, yes, thank you. But like, someone paid for that game in full, and that's probably not good for them. Probably wasn't the best of experiences for them. But I don't know. I'm gonna try to tunnel down my content a little bit into what you guys like more, while still being not hazardous to my dangerous to my own mental health. Because I feel like if I went full... I don't know. Now this is a channel about, I don't know, only horror games. I will only and always play nothing but horror games. Horror games is the only thing we'll be doing ever. Or I don't know. This is now on only card game. We only do card games. In fact, we only do one card game. I'd go crazy. I'm not that kind of streamer. I can't just do one thing. I can't just do one type of game. But I can find common threads among what I'm playing, you know? Which makes it easier. And also lowers a bit my anxiety over some stuff. Because sometimes when I try something that's wildly different from what I'm usually trying, I end up being like, oh my god, I hope this doesn't take too long. Because otherwise, if there are people who aren't enjoying me for this particular content, I can at least cycle back into something else. And maybe it's something they like more. That sort of stuff, that's something occupies too much room space, you know? There you go. There we go. Okay, so let's see. Punishing Barb. Punishing Barb. Okay, let's redraw Punishing Barb. Let me get Punishing Barb here. I remember I already did that. The hat once, but... Let's see here. Let's see, Barb has big head but big body. There we go. There we are. There we go. Finishing Barb beak is blue. Apparently. So nice, nice, nice. Blush is blush. There we go. There we go. Now for the tiny wings. Feel like there's a way to make the punishing verb cuter. Maybe... Like this. Yeah. Punishing verb shimeji? Why would you wanna make shimeji out of punishing verb? That seems mean. Shimeji! Shimeji, it would be cute. Oh yeah, I think Shimeji is like kinda like a program that's kinda like how do you say? It's kinda like string elements actually. String avatars, sorry, not string elements. Basically, you put a little guy on your desktop and it moves around and does stuff. Can be used both for streaming or just for fun. They're cute. I see, I see. Yeah, so apparently there is one. You can actually download it for free. If you search Punishing Verb, you can find it. There we go. Nice! This way it's cuter. This way it's way cuter. There we go. There we go. I feel like I want the shadow to be lighter though. There we go. There we go. Ta-da! What do you guys think? Is a good punishing verb? Perfect. There we go. Punishing verb hat reading completed. Now let's see, what else can we do? What else can we do? Hmm. What's another hat we could add? Easter egg hat? Maybe. Just put an egg on top of the ninjaling. Behold. Reindeer antlers? Okay, going back to the Christmas theme. That's good. That's good. I like that. I like that. I like that. We're going with the band again. Do, 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 do. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Oh. All right. Reindeer, reindeer, reindeer. What's a reindeer antler like again? Oh, okay. It really is kind of like a stick. With other sticks coming out of the first stick. Oh. Alrighty. See here. Nice, 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 nice. Here. Here. Very, very nice. Think that's all right. We'll see. Looks a little bit janky, not gonna lie. Let's see, maybe the pixels feel a lot better than I'm expecting. Or worse, depending on the situation. So here we go. I think I did a bit too much here. Yeah, I might have overdone it, honestly. Might have overdone it on the antlers are looking weird. Unfortunately. Might have done too much. Hold up. Maybe I don't have to do so much like yeah, maybe if I just do this. And we put this here. Yeah, there you go. It's a more harmonious picture, if you will. There we are. There we go. This is fine. This is fine. This is much better. Much better. Yeah. There we go. Wait for me to know I'm a shapeshifter. What else should I be? I'll take off my mask. No. You know, it's funny. Technically I ate a bit later than usual today. Still hungry though. Regardless, I guess it's because regardless of if you have a meal time, you still get the munchies. It is Lego time. Thank you, Momochi. You can bring me something, I'd really appreciate it. Yes, yes. Na, na, na. Na, 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 na. Na, na, na. Na, 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 na. Then there we go. Guys, wanna hear really weird random fact that I just remembered. Way back in the day, way back in the day, when the internet was something that developers didn't really have to worry too much about because it was so niche and so small that no one would look anything up on it anymore. Anyways, there was this PC game called Maniac Mansion, which was one of the first point-and-click games ever. And in that game, there was a safety feature, so to speak, to avoid piracy, where at an important point of the game, you needed to solve a special set of questions that the answer was in the game's manual. And the only way to get the manual was to have the full game and not the shareware version. So, what were these questions, you may ask? Very specific stuff that only exists in the manual, like specific words, maybe some sort of symbol that was drawn in the manual alone, right? What could it be? What could it be? And it was a bunch of trivia questions regarding The Lord of the Rings. Because you see, I guess the game yeah. Literally, there is a guardian that says he wants to test your mettle as an adventurer by answering questions of one of the greatest adventures ever. And he starts asking you weird Lord of the Ring trivia. Like, what did you had to speak in order to enter the mines? Which word you had to speak to enter the mines? The word was friend. Stuff like that, you know? Hey, kitty kitty! And basically that was their piracy protection system. The fate that no one really read no one was reading the Lord of the Rings anymore. Or that little children wouldn't read The Lord of the Rings. Hello, hello, how are you doing? Ah, you booped me. Wow. Hope you're doing good today. So yeah, it was Lord of the Ring questions. Out of all the things, right? All of the things they could do. Instead, they choose to protect their games. You know what? I guess the author liked The Lord of the Rings so much that if you actually read the book and could answer the questions, you deserve a free game. I'm surprisingly doing well. That's good to hear. It's good to hear that you're doing well. do we add reindeer ears here? Why add reindeer ears? I mean, it's cute. Could add reindeer ears. Here we go. But yeah, good to hear, good to hear. Welcome to the stream. Feel free to lurk about, interact with chat if you want, and just hang out and vibe. Yes, yes, yes. But yeah, isn't that wild? I remember, I think it was the original Monkey Island. The way they did their protection system was they laced their game manual with different pictures on the side of every page, and in order to play the game, each time you play the game, right, the game would randomly ask you what were the images in random pages in the manual. So the manual was essentially a decoder for the... was essentially a password decoder for the game. There we go, cute reindeer. I could add a red nose if we're going for Rudolph. Oh look, the Ninjaling is screaming. Ah! You know what, let's not add the red nose. I guess if the Ninjaling had a mouth, it would come here, huh? That looks pretty cute, actually. That looks pretty cute. Oh. How about a snowman mask? Like a side mask here. And it's a snowman. That could be cool. Ah, thank you, Mamachi. What? Brought me tea but took it away. Ah, there you go. Thank you. Yum yum yum. We got choco wafers today, chat. Delicious choco wafers. Anyways. That actually reminds me, I haven't touched the project again. Haven't really had too much time or energy. Because theoretically you can always find time, but finding the energy is I think it's the hardest part. Because yeah, technically I have free time, but also I'm very tired, so I'm gonna sleep now. Thank you very much. You know? It was pretty fun to work on the game again. Even if writing the story always makes me a little bit antsy. You could stream Make It a Game again. I could. I definitely could make that. That wouldn't have been a bad theme for the stream today, since technically I wasn't too sure of what to do. But today was... a few things happened and I ended up getting caught off guard by a few things. So I ended up not actually thinking what to do on stream today, so... But hey! Making hats is fun. Speaking of hats, can I make a hat for the mask? Oh, you can make suggestions, Momochi. It's just that without the redeem, there's no guarantee that I'll actually do it. You could make these nuts. Do I have a witty enough answer to match that? No, I guess you win. I guess you win. Damn, Momochi. Too witty, too topical. Not at all a dated meme. I bow before your greatness. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Here we go. There we go. There we go. Alright, so does anyone have any real suggestions? Could go for... Anything that's not a These Nuts joke for a head suggestion, essentially. Because outside of a hat that somehow read These Nuts, although in this resolution is gonna be nearly impossible, I don't really... I mean, I could make a hat that reads NNN, like No Nut November. But it's almost over. It's almost over. So, chat, did you win No Nut November? Actually, don't answer that. It's fine, really. I ask it as a joke, don't worry about it. I had no nuts since I dislike a nut, so I won easy. Ah, I see. I liked macadamia too much. I ended up eating macadamia nuts, so yeah, I lost. Oh yeah, you said that the other day. That's true, Lunatic. Let's see. Let's make a unicorn horn. In case any ninjalings want to be a pretty unicorn princess. Yes, yes, yes. Oh. That looks horny, indeed. It's the head of the horny ninjaling. Much phallic, such horny. There we go. Very nice. Very nice. It's kind of funny. Now that the Ninjalings actually have ears, that actually limits some of my head ideas because I can't put cat ears anymore since you already have ears. I can't put earrings though. That is something I can do. Piercings on the Ninjalings. Huh. You know, it doesn't look that bad. Honestly. There we go. What's your opinion on piercing, guys? Personally, they look pretty cool, but they're very hard to upkeep. Is my opinion. You gotta clean them well. Not into piercings? Ah, interesting. I think they can look cool, but like I said, you gotta be really careful with hygiene because otherwise you're asking for infections. What? Thank you, Saribot. Thank you very much for your kind help. Keeping us free of the predatory bots. Who would use a poor streamer's struggle as bait for phishing scams. How dare they? Here we go. There we go. Ta-da! Feel like there's something missing though. I'll try something here real quick. Maybe if we do this. Yeah. Yeah. Ah, sorry. Ah. Thank you. And yes, I am one of those people that when sneezes actually says a chew. Okay, I think it's rounder now. There we go. I think that's a bit better. Or not. I am so confused. Okay, there we go. Now this is good. This is better. Is it? You know what? After all these changes, I think I kind of like the other way. There we go. Anyways. Moving on. How about I make a tiny crown? How about a very tiny crown? Oh, better yet, we can make one of those really tiny idol hats. You know, the really tiny idol hats? The ones that are kind of like this. Tiny prawn. Prawn. Like a shrimp? A shrimp is a prawn, right? Okay. Hold up. What's the difference between prawn and shrimp? They look exactly the same. Shrimps have more pronounced legs, while prawns have legs that are almost undetectable. Prawns also have claws on their 5 pairs of legs, while shrimps only have claws on 2 of their 5 pairs of legs. Additionally, prawns have a longer thorax and smaller abdomen in comparison to shrimps. Wow. That is a very tiny difference. That is a really tiny difference. Mm-hmm. I think I heard my dog at the door. Oh yeah. My dog was at the door. She opened it though, so it's fine. Hey Mamachi. Prawns are insects? Aren't they crustaceans? Hold up, aren't they crustaceans? What? Oh well. E. All he got is prawn on his mind. Man, this almost looks like, I don't know, a dojo. We need bra. Alright, I'll make a bra. I'll make a bra. You guys need support, right? I understand. I understand. You know what? I might not make the antenna. Google to be sure? Okay. Here we are. You can kind of argue that insects are the... crustaceans are the insects of the ocean. Although, if we're being very scientific about it, that is very incorrect because of how morphology classifications actually work. Because at the end of the day, it's just names we give things to make it easier to study them, right? It's not like there is some godly divine being that came down to this earth and said, crustaceans have these many legs, while insects have this many legs. It's all convention. And you respect convention, because if you don't respect convention, communication falls apart on what you're actually trying to say. There you go, nice little shrimp that represents your posture right now. Good job, chat, good job. Stretch. Friendly reminder to stretch. Man, when we move it in here, right, in the new office, one of the things I had to get rid of a bunch of paper that was like stuff that I kept from my university years, and I was looking through it, and my God, I doodled over everything. I mean, I didn't doodle over it technically, but there were a bunch of drawings on the side. And I was wondering, wow, wasn't even paying attention to any of the classes. There were so many doodles on the study materials. How bored was I when I did that? Answer was probably a lot. Answer was probably a lot. Okay, bra time. So FYI, we won't be able to do any bounce physics, right? Oh wait, you meant to use on the head, right? Okay. Hold up. There we go. We can have both. True, true, true. I did want to focus more on making headgear for now. Keep it simple. Essentially. For the time being. Let's see here. Hmm. Let's make it like this so it looks pretty. Okay, so they are crustaceans. However, the term insect isn't scientific, but most of them are closely related to crustaceans. They had, let's be real, they had a pretty close common predecessors? Yeah, let's call it predecessors. I don't remember the name in English properly for the word. They're kinda relative in the evolution family tree. I remember that apparently lobsters were not fancy dishes at first, and people even went as far as to call them sea roaches. Eating them was considered disgusting at one point. Then someone realized that they're really, really good with butter. Which drove up demand, and the rest is history. For critters. Do, do, do. Alright, I think this is a good shape. This is a good shape. There we go. There we go. Do, 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 do. Mm-hmm. 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 I'm surprised that no one asked for panties. You know what's the scientific definition of an insect, Kitty Kitty? An insect, it's very specific. An insect needs the following to be considered an actual insect, and not something else. All insects must have one pair of wings. Or two. It needs to have at least one pair of wings. It needs to have exactly 6 legs. And it needs to have a head, a thorax, and an abdomen. It needs to have these 3 separate. If, depending on what it is no longer considered an insect. Like spiders, for instance, they have their abdomen and their thorax and head fused together. So they're just like head abdomen, right? The butt. So they are not insects, they are arachnids. Same with scorpions, the tail is technically a mutated abdomen. They hexapod invertebrates of class Insecta. One thing that I do find it funny is that there are insects who meet the criteria by technicalities, like ants. Ants don't usually have wings, except when they do. Which is basically the queen and the male ants. They are the only ones who have wings, but technically they have all ants have the genetic makeup to have wings, they just don't grow it out. So they still count. So in a sense, the wing part can be fulfilled by having the potential to have wings. Which kinda weird, but okay. I get it. I get it. There we go. Ta-da! What do you guys think of this brawl? Is it a bro-y brawl? Is it a cute brawl? Is it a shitty brawl? A nice brawl? Nice. I'm just gonna add this little thing here. You know, there are a few things that I regret not doing uni. One of them was not taking internship in the entomology department. Could have been funny. Could have been funny. They probably put me on ant watch duty. They had these really, really big ant colonies made almost entirely in plastic bottles. They were huge. And taking care of it was something the interns had to do. Okay, so we got the bra. What else should we do? Oh, how about a nice pink ribbon? That would be cute. That could be cute. Okay. Also, Apteras are wingless arthropods that fall under the Insecta class. Yeah, there are a lot of specializations. But when I remember that when we say insects, it's the winged ones. I don't the Ptera ones. Which insects are in the Aptera class? Do you don't have to say them all, obviously. Just a single example, cutie. I am curious. Are fleas in there? I know that technically ticks are actually arachnids, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't remember which ones were in there. Well, hey Norex! Thank you very much for the sub. 41 months, holy crap! Holy crap! How are you doing? Thank you for the continuous support. I really, really appreciate it. Let's see. Silverfish, for example. Fleas and lice as well. Ooh. Oh, champ. But you are my champ. Yes. Thank you, Norex. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Go. Crabs, lobsters, and shrimps? I see. Let's see if we can make a pretty bowl. We are making hats today for the new Ninjalings. It's been a long time coming, not gonna lie. Since we don't have any commissions that are streamable at the moment, wink wink, nudge nudge. But I see. Interesting. It's different from what I learned, but technically when I learned it, it was a while back, so I wouldn't be surprised if some of it has been reviewed. Honestly. I sure know that GPS system that instructions that I cleaned it out were already completely outdated. There we go. I don't know. I don't know. This, I think it's a good shape. Horrible. Not 100% sure. Feels like 2 pixels difference, and over here pixels. Okay, at least the size is correct. But maybe I should make 1 pixel difference instead of 2. More harmony to the composition. Oi, 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 oi. Okay, there we go. I think this is fairly good. Well, I may have something, but I can only pay at the end of the year. I know, I'll pay first, then you can work on it. Eh? Oh. Don't worry about it, kitty kitty. And if you need me, I'll be here. Don't worry about it. Yeah. I will have to take some time off in January. We'll see how that develops though. I will keep you guys posted on that. There we go. Balls in pixel art, they're very, very easy to fuck up. Personally. I find them very easy to fuck up. It's very hard to not accidentally just make like a bone or something instead. You know? With the shape and whatnot, you usually have to... I think it comes down to shadowing, really. Where you kind of have to give the illusion. Of fabric. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, I don't think I want this shadow here. Yeah, I don't want it. There we go. Don't want it. You can have it. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Very nice. Hold up, let me get a Boas reference. Oh, that's right. That's the thing we can do. There we go. Now we got some 3D going on. Nice, nice, nice. Very good, very good. You can do it like this. And then and do like this. Yeah. We go. There we go. There we go. Okay. And here. Nice. There we go. Ah, doesn't she look pretty? Don't Ningxialing look pretty? Is she he they Ningxialing? What a pretty bowl. What a pretty bowl. Ta-da! Even stylize it a little bit more and make it a little bit more angular. Really do that? Yes. Oh, I can make it a little sharper. I think it looks good. Here. How sharp can we go? Too sharp. But like this is great. Like this is great. Here. Nah, I think it's better to stay like this. Yeah, there we go. There we go. A little bit here. There we go. Very nice, very nice. Very good, very good. Okay, we're done. Wrap a bow on it and tell them we're done. Chat, I think I have time for one last hat. So, any takers? Do you guys have any suggestions? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Toucan. Alright, let's do a toucan. Let's see, let's start with the beak. Le toucan. Go. No, every so often I see them. You know? In my mind. In my dreams. Nah, just kidding. Flying outside. On very few occasions, a few migrating ones dropped by. Actually, I'm not even sure they're migrating. I think a few of them actually live in this region. They're very cute. It's really funny to see them flying because they have such huge beaks. It's like seeing a flying banana. You know? Let me get some references so I don't get anything wrong. Toucan. Le toucan. You know what's a crime though? This comes to you from the land of Ragnarok Online. So, story time, a long time ago, Ragnarok Online was doing this thing where instead of having actual big expansions with a lot of content, they decided to do tiny mini expansions that were basically a single new map, a single town, one or two wilderness maps, and a dungeon, right? And these were based on real life countries, on countries IRL. And they did one for Brazil. They did one for Brazil. Everyone was so excited when it came out. The wild fantasy land known as Brazil is no really that they weren't really trying, were they? Was coming out, and everyone was super excited. Everyone loved the Amatsu expansion very much, which was the one that was based on Japan, right? So they couldn't wait to see what did Gravity Entertainment had cooked up for our own country. We were so excited. And then it came out, and a lot of the mobs were like re-edited old sprites of monsters. And one of the monsters that they put in the expansion was a toucan. We have a shitload of monsters and hauntings and folklore creatures, and they decide to put endangered species in Brazil as monsters for you to kill. Yeah. You could farm toucan beaks in Ragnarok Online because of that expansion. I shit you not. And there was a lot of pushback because of that. You know what they did to fix the pushback? You guys ready to hear what they did to fix the pushback? They made the toucans transparent and called them forest spirits. No, really. No, really. Yeah. 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 All right, Lunatic, have a good one. Yeah. They were that lazy. Like, Ragnarok Online is such a lazily made game. Like, seriously. I mean, to be fair, the source code was lost right before launch. But come on. That doesn't justify killing toucans. Man, that game occupied so much time of my life. I mean, it still came out on top. I came out of the game with a wife, but still. Like, jeez. Come on, guys. Come on. That's just plain poor taste. There we go. Litucan. Is there a toucan VTuber? Toucan or not toucan? That is the question. Two can do it. You know, is a spell to summon a toucan trip? Here we go. Oh, the Maritakas are wild. That's another bird that appears here a lot. It's called Maritaka. They're a type of parrot. They don't really speak. But they have this very loud noise that they make that sounds like they're laughing. They're very cute. They usually fly in groups. They're always together. Okay, let's see. Ta-da! It's a toucan. That's what it is. It's a toucan. Oh. Here. I can't do a whole lot of shadowing with this, though. This is the limit of what I can do. Oh. Here we are. Now for the beak. The beak I can go a bit more wild. Oh. There we go. There we go. Ta-da! Toucan hat. Well, chat, that is the last hat we can make for today. Thank you all very much for coming by. I really, really appreciate it. Hope you all have a wonderful day or night, but it's time for us to rate someone. So today, who is on this beautiful day? Have few people doing art, quite a few people doing art. Yes. Do we have any pixel artists that we could raid? If not, I think I'm gonna go to someone we already know. See here. All right, let's see who is on. We could raid Milia. Yeah, know what? Let's raid Milia. Oh, Smilia. Alright, everyone. Thanks again for dropping by. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you very much for coming. And I will catch you guys next time. So, remember, when you think you can't do it, when you're in doubt, channel your inner ninja. And sure you can! Bye-bye, everyone! Have a good one! Bye!